It was just over a week ago. Steve in Wickford phoned in. Now, he's a barber and a former military man. He'd seen enough of Ukraine. He wanted to take matters into his own hands and help the people. He talked about his frustration at what he saw as a lack of action from the government. Probably most of us working would be in accord. Well, now he and a group of volunteers are on their way to Poland with a convoy of vans filled of supplies. They set out last night. LBC's Charlotte Sullivan looks back at the first call we took and how his plans have evolved, with a little bit of help from some of his friends and LBC.
It's been very emotional. I mean, I'm a veteran of the armed forces. I served in Bosnia.
Oh, right.
And obviously when you see it on the news, it sort of touches your heart and it just takes you back.
That was Steve Parker's first call into LBC on this show just over a week ago. While a war raged on the other side of Europe, Steve, who owns Boxers Barbers in Wickford, had decided he couldn't just sit around and do nothing. He started with one van, one driver, and a plan to take just some supplies over to Poland to help people desperately fleeing their homes in Ukraine. But this plan spiralled, and yesterday evening, 32 drivers and 16 vans full of donations set off for Dover to catch a ferry.
Been a massive response from LBC. We've raised so much money as a result. We had a target of £12,000, and I've just been informed that we've just broke £21,000 on our crowdfunder page and 12 to 15 on our cash donations. So many different things donated, from baby food, nappies, medical supplies, everything you need from a humanitarian point of view. At the last count, looking at the logs on the vehicles, we're looking at around about 21 tonnes of aid.
The group is due to arrive in Poland later today, where they'll hand over these supplies to agencies. Steve says they've had to clear customs and get various paperwork sorted to get the items to the Ukrainian border safely.
It's all about having a contact over there on the borders, because there's so many things going over there that need to be controlled. Freight paperwork that has to be declared that we don't need to pay VAT when we get over to the borders of Poland. So we've had shipping companies, we've had people in charities all trying to message us, and literally within the last 2 minutes I've had the last piece of paperwork for the jigsaw put together.
In Steve's first call to LBC, he told us when it came to helping Ukraine, people just want to get involved. And that was clear last night as the Wickford community came out to cheer and wave off their friends, family and the 21 tonnes of aid they've all collected in just over 7 days.
Charlotte Sullivan reporting. Credit to everyone involved.
In typical fashion, here we've got Luke and Nick just having a burger, just having a little bit of a stop off with Andy in the background there. Well done, guys. Everybody going all right, yeah? Happy, looking after each other? Fuel going all right? Yeah, excellent. Good, mate. Here we have Tony as well, who's joined us on board. He came at late notice, so he didn't get much notice. He thought he was actually coming on the Jolly Boys out into Margate, and he thought he was going to stay in hotels. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So how are you feeling, Tony? All right?
I'm good.
Yeah, excellent. You enjoying yourself so far?
All's well.
Struggling, or are you coping well?
No, we do. We've got tea and coffee in our little van.
Excellent.
Having a nice
brew. Well done, mate. Welcome aboard, yeah?
From home.
And about halfway there, so not too long to go. Well done, mate. See you later. Just look at that sunrise coming over the horizon in front of the convoy.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Putin? If you go, we don't know the words, but never mind.